Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to kind of a filler video. Honestly, I did not really feel like recording yesterday, so I did not actually have a video ready for you guys. And I was thinking about doing a live stream, but once again, not really feeling it. So this video is just kind of a filler video, pretty much me gonna be talking over it for the most part. In the Clemson, to some seal clubbing. I know it is the Clemson. So essentially, there's been a lot of stuff that's been happening in my personal life, and I think it's kind of important to talk about it. I have been dealing a lot with depression in my very personal life, and I don't really like to talk to a lot about it, but I think it might be important. Can I help you guys understand what's kind of going on in my own life? Not many people know this, but I in fact actually lost my day job, my actual job, a couple weeks ago, and I've been in the process of looking for a job and trying to find a job that is decent enough to actually, live on it, which is saying quite a bit because a lot of jobs that you could probably easily get into without a lot of need for a lot of schooling. And I do have schooling. I do have a bachelor's degree in biology, but where I live, well, and a biology degree isn't the greatest thing to have. It's more focused on business and also, in fact, on aircraft. So there's a lot of focus on that, not so much as biology. Not saying that there isn't any form of, biology-esque fields. There are, in fact, obviously going to be pharmaceuticals and hospitals and that type of stuff. But I did not go for that, so my degree does limit me quite dramatically on what I can or cannot do. So that does obviously limit my job. So pretty much, in short, I've been looking for a job, and it's been weighing quite heavily on my mind because this is the first time in like almost 10 years, almost 11 years now, where I'm actually not working. I've worked, well, I guess technically I've worked all my life because I used to live on a farm, so you always work every single day when you're on a farm. So I'm accustomed to always working, and this is the first time where I'm not working, and it's... I will admit it is kind of nice. I don't mean to, that sounds really, really bad, but I can actually do what I've been needing to do. I've been focusing on the channel and stuff like that. However, at the exact same time, because I don't have an income, I'm very conserved on what I should be spending my money on. So yeah, that really does weigh on your mind. And I don't mean to really spiel a lot, but it's something people will sometimes go through. I know this is kind of common. People do lose their job either through being seasonal or the company's cutting down, etc., etc., etc. So it does happen, and it's not always a fun experience. I feel listless. I honestly do. What helps me is making these YouTube videos, because I do enjoy making them. But there are times, like as I did say yesterday, which is Tuesday for me, I did not feel like it. I sometimes get depressed. I've always dealt with depression, and maybe not as healthily as some people do. I don't binge drink or anything like that, but I don't really talk about it. I keep it very bottled up within myself, so it's not something I personally like to talk about. I try to avoid it as much as possible. I kind of handle it to myself, and I know that's not very healthy. I know that's not what you should be doing, and I will admit to anyone, and I know this is slightly hypocritical of me because I'm not currently doing it, but if you can, family, friends are very helpful. I try to make contact with friends of mine, with family, and I try to talk with them. It does help you out. It does kind of help flush or help bring out anything that's currently happening in your life. But also, and as I am slightly a hermit, I will admit I am slightly a hermit, going for walks. I find going for walks is very helpful. I went for a walk last night. Walked around the city, walked down to the park, and it helped. It helped quite a bit, because right before then was kind of in a bad place, but getting out, getting fresh air is very beneficial. And look at that, I actually got a citadel on a Kaladin while it was angled. That was actually kind of funny. So, and another one, nice. So there's a lot kind of happening, so that's just one of the few things. And also just due to the fact that I lost a job that I've personally had for 6 years. So I mean, I've had a lot of time spent. I was very, very knowledgeable in my job, and so losing that, and I'm a kind of a person that likes not sustainability but stability in my personal life. So losing that really has thrown me off tilt. It also kind of has hampered my plans. I was planning on moving away from where I live. I was actually planning on moving to the West Coast. But obviously that has severely hampered my potential on what I could actually do until I can find a more sustainable job, which is always so much fun. So you can kind of see where the circle is going, where I'm very limited on what I want to do and what I can do. So yeah, it kind of drags me down. And once again, it's very, very helpful for you to find help. I would recommend it. It's been recommended to me by clanmates, by a few friends of mine, but being able to talk really does help. And this is very weird for me because, like I said, I don't normally talk about this, but I think it's gonna, hopefully this will help someone who is currently dealing with kind of aspects in their life that is kind of negative, or they're dealing with depression, is do find help, because you don't want to get in that very bad place, because it can obviously lead you down a path where you can never return. And that's something that no one wants to really experience. And also, I have terrible luck. I was hoping to get a citadel on this Kaladin, but apparently AP shells tend to break. So that's pretty much why I'm coming to you guys, letting you know kind of what's happening in my life. As to maybe, I don't know, maybe some people, and there has been kind of a notice that some of my videos tend to be a little bit less energetic as of late. It's pretty much because of this. So I mean, it's something I'm just gonna have to work on personally. I'm gonna have to, you know, work out myself. Friends, families always are very, very beneficial. But it really comes down to you personally. So yeah. Anyways, so that's essentially everything that's happening in my life. I'm also kind of currently debating whether or not, well, I'm not gonna talk about that. Actually, I changed my mind on that. I'm not gonna go that far. But anyways, so that's pretty much everything that's happening in my personal life. Why kind of my videos may not seem energetic, like I've kind of personally noticed. So I do apologize about it, but crap happens. So anyways, back to this battle. This battle is actually fairly close. It gets fairly exciting here in a moment. And I will have to say, I like the Clemson. I was kind of surprised getting back into it. I don't remember it too much. So our team, you know, is doing decently well. We're ahead in caps, we're ahead in points, we're ahead in ships. So I mean, at the moment we're doing really well, but there is a full health Kaiser and a full health Wyoming. So that's not very good considering we have Adane, Wix, a full health Kaiser, fortunately, but the Couture is very low in health. So we'll see how things run out here. We do drop Torps. Yes, he is obviously outside of the Torp range, but we should get hits, hopefully, if he continues on that path. And we do have also a enemy Phoenix that is currently kind of sitting in the background. Don't exactly know where he is. Hoping to possibly get these torpedo hits. Did open up. M being obviously very aware. Possibly being aimed at. Do get a hit, which is actually kind of nice. It was just right on the edge. But this Wix is pulling the pretty much kamikaze run on the Kaiser. But the Wyoming, fortunately enough, is close enough that we can actually get torpedoes off. But unfortunately for us, the Wix is probably going to go down. We have just earned Confederate, which is nice to see. And there goes our Wix, and good time to smoke up and disappear. One nice thing about being a destroyer is being able to disappear if situations go quite terribly. Wyoming should have been aware that there was, in fact, a destroyer around with torpedoes, and there we go. High caliber devastating strike. Kaiser's very low on health. Can we get this kill? That would be nice. There we go. Double strike. That's always so nice to hear. So in just a matter of a few seconds, we were able to get Confederate, high caliber, devastating strike, and double strike. Always so nice. Gotta love that. So all that's left on the enemy team is a enemy Phoenix. Enemy Phoenix is blind shooting our smoke screen, but it's probably not gonna last long considering we still have a full health Kaiser. I think he's only taken about 1,000 and some points of damage, so very low, very full health. This Phoenix is not gonna stand a chance. But anyways, this is gonna be it for this video, and I really felt you guys kind of deserve it because you guys support me in all the videos I do. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that likes, that watches my videos, that comments, subscribes to my channel. I really do appreciate it, and I try to say this over and over and over again just to let you guys know I do appreciate each and every one of you. I am aware of people who support my channel. I am aware of everything that you guys do for me. I appreciate it, and I really try to let you guys know and try to make my channel better as best as I can, because I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I really want to make my videos enjoyable. But I know this is a completely different tangent than what I normally talk about, and I normally don't like talking about my personal life. I try to keep I'm a very private person, so I don't really talk about my private life that much, but I felt like you guys kind of, you know, deserve to know a little bit about what's happening and maybe what's affecting my personal life. So yes, this is going to be it for this video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You have a great and fantastic day. Zaijian.